Hey guys. All right, so this is our packet or our reading story that we're going to do this week. It's called A Trip to the Beach. It's written by Trina Debris and illustrated by Kristen Walden. If you remember, the author writes the words and the illustrator draws the pictures. So we're going to go ahead and read this together, meaning I hope as I read that you follow along and read aloud with me. Afterwards, we are going to look at some sight words that this passage includes and write a little persuasive piece on why it's important or how we could get Jackson to wear more sunscreen. Okay, so I'm going to follow along with my finger and I hope that you are reading aloud with me. Okay, A Trip to the Beach. One hot summer day, Emily and her family were getting ready to go to the beach. Emily and her brother Jackson loved the beach. Emily and Jackson loved building sandcastles in the warm sand and playing in the big waves. The whole family got ready to go. Emily's mom packed peanut butter sandwiches and fruit for the picnic they had on the shore. Emily's dad packed the car with rafts, beach toys, and a large, colorful umbrella. The family liked to bring a lot of gear to the beach. The kids got dressed for the beach. Make sure you put on sunscreen, Emily's mom said. You remember what happened last time we went to the beach? Emily's mom said. I sure do, Jackson said. I ended up looking like a lobster. So let's stop right here. If you have ever seen a lobster, they are bright red. So this means that he got sunburnt last time. And if you have ever had a sunburn, you know that it hurts. Okay, your skin gets all red. It might even start to peel. So this is what happened to Jackson in the past. So they're telling him, make sure this time you wear sunscreen. Emily laughed out loud. Yeah, and you played the ghost in the school play. You looked more like a devil, Emily joked. Everyone laughed at the memory, except Jackson. He poured a big glob of white sunscreen onto his palm and smeared it all over his face. Now you can be the ghost, Emily laughed. After everything was packed up and put into the car, the family piled in and began the long drive to the seashore. During the drive, the family played card games, sang songs, and read a lot of good books. Finally, the family arrived at the beach. The water was pretty clear blue. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. The family set up the umbrella and then raced down the shore. They all went crashing into the water with a big splash. Let's build a sandcastle, Jackson said. We can put a flag on the top, said Emily. The kids built sandcastles all afternoon. They swam in the water, played in the waves, and had a great time at the beach. As the sun began to set, Emily's mom and dad got out the picnic. The whole family ate as the sun went down. It sure was a fun day, Jackson said. Yep, all except for Jackson's red skin, laughed Emily. Everyone quickly looked at Jackson. Jackson looked down at his legs. Oh no! Sunburn! Yelled the whole family. Not again, said Emily's mom. Lobster boy is back. Jackson groaned. Everyone laughed and laughed. All right, so that was our story. A trip to the beach. So now the activities that I have for you to do with it. The first thing was the read and write. Okay, so we just read it. If you need to go back and listen to it again, perfectly fine. Okay, but your directions are here is after reading The Trip to the Beach, how could the family persuade Jackson to wear more sunscreen in the future? Include specific examples from the text and your opinion for why Jackson should wear more sunscreen. Okay, so if we go back to this word persuade, I want you to think, what do you think persuade means? Okay, if it says, how could the family persuade Jackson to wear more sunscreen in the future? Persuade means they're trying to talk him into it. Why would how could the family talk Jackson into wearing more sunscreen in the future? Okay, I want you to include specific examples. So that means if you go back and listen to the story, give me an example of why he needs more sunscreen. Okay, we know that he did or didn't get burnt the second time they went to, or this time they went to the beach. I want you to think about that. Okay, and then your opinion for why Jackson should wear more sunscreen. So this is where you say, well, I think he should wear more sunscreen because blank, blank, blank. Okay, I need 3 sentences. 3. Okay, if you want to write more, awesome, go for it, but I need at least 3. Okay, on this side, it's the sight word practice. So it says trace and rewrite and say the letters as you trace and rewrite, but since you don't have this sheet, I'm going to get you to read it, okay? And then I want you to, as you point, I want you to say F-A-M-I-L-Y, family, okay? And then I want you to write it on some notebook paper and say F-A-M-I-L-Y as you write it, and then read it again, family, okay? That is all I need from you. Since you don't have this sheet, you don't have to worry about the tracing part. We can go ahead and read these sight words together. The first one is family. Okay, the second one is ready, had, like, and out. Okay, so I need this sheet and then your persuasion writing on why Jackson should wear more sunscreen. And that is going to be your reading activity for this week. All right, guys, I will see you next week.